Kanye wants Kim back. Okay, and there is a lot to say, but if y'all see my recaps, you already know I covered what the beginning was of this whole chaos, and which is North wanted him to come inside, and he was not able to because of the fact that Kim had, alerted security that he was not supposed to enter the premises, and he saw Pete Davidson there, and that kind of set his coattails on fire. And then now we're at a point where he's there saying things back and forth. Now, the latest thing is that, or maybe not the latest, but one of the most recent things that has caused this whole hoorah or whatever is the fact that North, which is Kim and Kanye's first child, that's their eldest, right? She actually has a TikTok account, sorry. And that being said, Kanye is not in agreement with his daughter on TikTok. He wants her to stay off of social media. And seemingly he did not give the permission for her to be on it. So it bothers him that she's on it. And he has spoken to Kim about this, and Kim is yet to remove her from remove her account, delete the things that she's on. No, she's on a page I believe is like Kim and North. So it's kind of like a mommy and daughter page, and she says that North is using it under supervision and adult supervision and whatnot. And let me tell you something about this before I get into the rest of the details. I'm all with Kanye on this aspect, okay? Too many children are exposed to social media at too young an age, and it causes them a lot of issues and a lot of problems. Now, it's also reported that the comments are turned off, so that wouldn't be affecting her. And Kim said she was doing it out of wanting to give her daughter something that she knew that she would make her happy, or whatever the case is, that adds to her happiness or whatever. For me, there's so many other things out there that she has got so many cousins. Y'all have so much money. I'm pretty sure you could find ways in which for her to be entertained and be happy without it including social media. Go ahead and experiment on other avenues. You understand what I'm saying? Have a fashion show where she makes the stuff, she designs the stuff. You have a fashion designer that's fresh out of school who wants, to have a gig making kids clothes, and be like, boom. So we're going to do that. Do something that is going to grab her attention, where she's not parading herself on social media. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then what I find ironic is, and I'm going to read some stuff to y'all, but I find it ironic that, Kim is always on social media, always, right? But she said in something that she went on vacation, she saw other people who were answering their phones and like throwing it in the water. And she's like, they said like, oh, I'm on vacation. And she's like, I could throw my phone away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be on my phone. And it's like, Kim, you're 41 years old, and I'm putting your age out there for the basis of saying you've been here long enough to know you do not have to be on your cell phone. But when you have your entire life from the age of, I think they were probably like, Kim was probably like 20 or like maybe 2022, or I don't know what age she started on reality TV, but you have almost the whole entire Kardashian family who's been bred into reality TV. I can understand why they always feel the need to be in front of some lens, but at the same time, it's like, just because you grew up that way doesn't mean that your children have to. You guys feel me? So, all right, I'm going to read some of the stuff here so you guys can understand what it was, right? Basically, Kanye took a screenshot of North, right? And in the caption, he says, "Since it is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will," right? So then, this kind of set off, Kim's response and whatnot. And Kim says, "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As a parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in a medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all." From the beginning, I have wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co parenting relationship because it is what is best for our children. And it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully, he can finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably. So then Kanye says, he reposts this and he says, "What do you mean by main provider? America saw you try to kidnap my daughter on her birthday by not providing the address. You put security on me inside of the house to play with my son, then accused me of stealing. I had to take a drug test after Chicago's party." Chicago is one of the kids. "Because you accuse me of being on drugs. Tracy Ramula, stop manipulating Kim to be this way," right? So this has been back and forth situation and whatnot that has been going on. And like I say, guys, when you dated somebody, you need to find out. I said it in my last one, I'm gonna say it in this one. You need to think about, is this person a person? Like, think about the worst that this person could possibly be. Like, and then say to yourself, okay, yeah, this is a person I could see myself having kids with. Don't just think about the beautiful part of it, because when you're splitting households up, you're not going to have the same say so that you did when you were present in that house, right? Now, one thing here, because we're not in their business to know exactly what happened, right? We're seeing these posts. But for me, I kind of just feel like, to a certain degree, like, Kim, you're saying that he's the main, you're the main sole provider. Like, I don't see that happening, boo. I won't buy that one. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Like, and Kanye stealing. Why would Kanye steal from you, Kim? Like, there, and then Kanye on drugs. Now, let me say this about that part. Obviously, we don't know what the situation was, but I kind of don't like the idea of you saying, like, oh, this person may be on drugs, you need to get a drug test. And you weren't saying that you split up because of that. Now, the other thing is, okay, you might be saying to yourself, okay, how does that don't sound like somebody who wants somebody back. Yes, it does. This is Kanye that we're talking about, boo-boo. Okay, like, just go with the flow. Okay, you feel me? So, Kim did a Vogue interview, and based on what she said in the interview, that also sparked Kanye wanting Kim back, even though he's with, I think it's like somebody by the name of Julie Fox or something like that. But, and she said they call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know how you are in a relationship with somebody you consider them boyfriend and girlfriend, but you're there pining over your ex. But it's Kanye. And I wouldn't be the one to sit down and be with somebody like Kanye who's still in love with his ex. But different strokes for different folks, right? Okay, so this is what Kim said, right? She's saying what she thinks led to her divorce, right? And I quote, "For so long, I did what made other people happy," right? "And I think in the last 2 years, I decided I am going to make myself happy. And that feels really good. And even if that created changes and caused my divorce, I think it's important to be honest with yourself about what really makes you happy. I've chosen myself. I think it's okay to choose you." And then she went on to say, "This decade is Team Me." She explained that she'll be focusing on nothing but staying healthy, okay? And will have more fun, spend more time with her kids, and the people who make her happy, and put her phone down. You know, when I knew things were going downhill, like, not downhill, but I knew that they were going to split, it was when Kanye kept getting himself into really public outbursts, and he would rant on stage and stuff like that, as well as he was going to the psychiatric hospital and whatnot. That for me was when I knew it was going all downhill, because I knew that a Kardashian is going to do what a Kardashian does, which is to protect themselves above all else. So they'll use, create, protect, and then let go. I mean, it's a pattern. And if you guys have seen it, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, then just go look at all their relationships and whatnot. But that's what it is. So I knew it was gonna come down to a point where she was gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. And then when she was also working on becoming a lawyer and she was involved in all these high profile cases, I knew common sense was there that said Kim was not going to want for her brand where she's going in this direction to be then taken off course because Kanye can't keep his mouth shut, or Kanye is ranting and raving, and Kanye is, getting into all these different, blogs and stuff like that, but for all the wrong things. So I knew it was gonna come to a end, and